Hanging out with Derron Smith. He is the preseason Mountain West Player of the Year. Derron, how does that sound?
It sounds good, but postseason defensive player of the year sounds a lot better.
You know, I don't know if a lot of people knew about you and Philip Thomas and how you guys had a little side bet going. You know, I mean, just trying to get more interceptions than the other guy. You ranked 5th nationally last year with, 6 interceptions. What do you got in the bag for us this year?
Hopefully more than 6. My plan is to get 9. I told Philip that I would beat him this year. I'll get more than he had last year. You know, he's like an older brother, like a best friend to me. So we're always competing and trying to one up each other, but we're always rooting for each other at the same time. So yeah, we had a little competition last year, and it seemed like every time I would get one, he would get one in the same game. So I couldn't really beat him last year, but I told him this year I'm gonna get it.
You know, the Jim Thorpe finalist list came out last year, and there was Philip Thomas front and center. Okay, I'm going to be biased. He was robbed, but you're on it this year. What does that mean to you to try to get back to that finalist list for the Jim Thorpe, and obviously maybe try to take it this year and maybe show it to Philip and see what it looks like?
It definitely means a lot. You know, seeing Philip on TV in Orlando at the finalist, or as a finalist for the Jim Thorpe. You know, I'll be proud of him. You know, because I know how hard he's worked. I know how much time he spent in the film room, in the weight room, out on the field running. And yeah, I feel like he should have won it also, but you know, everybody has their own opinion. And to be on the preseason watch list for the Thorpe, it means a lot. And I feel like I'm just following in his footprints. You know, I feel like he paved the way for Fresno State DB in particular this year. And I just want to continue the tradition of good safeties at Fresno State.
You know, you guys got a talented defense. We all know about the new 3-4. You're going to blitz the heck out of the opposing quarterback. Obviously, Travis Brown, Sean Plummer, Philip Thomas not there, but and Sean Alston, he's going to be out for the season. But you get Danielle Verscher coming to Fresno State. Bit of a surprise, really, coming back from Wisconsin. How have you, chemistry-wise, how have you and Danielle been working in the offseason maybe together? How much have you guys sat and chat about what you guys can do in the backfield?
Me and Verge, you know, we've talked a lot. You know, we exchanged numbers on his recruiting visit, and so I still had his phone number, and you know, we got in contact after I found out that he was coming here after all, and you know, we started right away going over some defense. You know, but not just me and him, the whole DB. The whole DB unit, you know, we started meeting up. Me and LJ Jones, you know, he called me today. We started watching films, going over plays, just as players, you know, just trying to get a step ahead. So when camp comes, the new guys, you know, we're not waiting to bring them along. They're right there with us, so we can hit the ground running. And Birch, he's a real smart guy. He's picked it up extremely fast. You know, I'm going out there for learning the plays and getting the coverage down. So I think he'll be able to help us a lot.
You know, the takeaways last year was almost an all-time high in program history. It went from, you know, a season before Tim Gruder got there with Nick Toth, almost worst in the country, and now to almost first in the country. Knowing what you guys did last year, can you improve on that takeaway number?
Definitely, and that's our plan. We did good last year, but we're trying to do better this year. Our job is to get the ball back to our opponent offense, because we know what they can do with the ball. We want to get them the ball as much as possible and let them put up points. And once they start putting up points, the other team has to start throwing the ball. We know they're throwing the ball. That leads to more interceptions for us as a DB unit. So it all ties together, and we're looking forward as a defense to get even more turnovers than we did last year.
I know you always want to get the Oski, that's my nickname for interception, but what do you take more pride in, either stripping the ball or getting that big hit where there's separation from the football after a pass?
Either one gets the ball out. So, you know, as a defense, you know, we like to set the tempo of the game, and big hits do that. And if that big hit comes getting the ball out, that's just a plus. You know, that's our main goal, is getting the ball out. So if the big hit gets the ball out, that's what we're gonna try to do.
What's your stripping technique? Do you have one specifically? I mean, are you always trying to get a hand on the ball when you tackle?
It depends on the angle of the tackle. You know, sometimes you just gotta square up and just make the big boy tackle. You know, it might end up on your back as long as you make the tackle. But if they're angle tackles, or if you're coming from behind and they don't see you, either the rip, or I want to work on my Peanut Tillman punch. You know, with the Bears, he has that down. I've seen him do it all year with the Bears. So I was thinking about trying to work on the punch during camp.
You know, I know your artwork is in the interception category, but are you begging Nick Toth to get you on a blindside blitz?
Yeah, I used to ask him last year, like, you know, why can't I get a blitz? But when you got Philip Thomas doing the blitzing, you know, you can't really argue too much. So,
but he's gone, so now it's your turn, right?
Yeah, I mean, hopefully, but yeah, as last year, you know, when you got Philip blitzing and me covering the back end, it seemed to work out pretty good. So we'll find out this year if we get a little more balance in the blitzes. Hopefully, if we do, that'll keep the offense, you know, on the toes a little bit.
One thing we saw last year was Nick Toth. He has a pretty good vertical when there's a good play going on. How is that chest pumping technique? I mean, has he gotten a little bit more air underneath that during the spring and then coming into training camp?
No, I'd say it's about the same. It might be a little less, you know, as you get up in age. But Coach Toth, he's a real energetic guy. He brings a lot of energy to the defense. He'll cut you out in the heartbeat, and he'll love you. You know, the next play when you do something right. And as a defense, I think that's what we need. You know, a lot of energy, a lot of emotion. When we do things wrong, he's gonna get on you and let you know. And when you do things right, he's gonna get on you. You know, for doing the right thing, he's gonna love you for it. So Coach Toth is a real good guy, a great coach for us.
I know he keeps his hair short so the gray hair doesn't start to show, but he connects with you guys. I mean, how important is that as a player to kind of have that younger mentality and the excitement on the field so you guys as players can connect with it?
Yeah, it's a big help. You know, like I said, when you have a coach that brings a lot of energy, it brings the energy out of you, because, you know, if throughout the year it's hard to keep that energy level high all the time, you know, through the grinds, game after game after game. So when your coach is out there yelling and jumping around and having energy, you can't help but do the same thing. So, you know, having a younger coach and Coach Toth, you know, he really brings the best out of us.
You know, I asked Derek this, and obviously the mental hurdle will be September 20th against Boise State. Obviously, you've gone through your career without beating Boise State. How important is it? Is it circled on your calendar? What is it that you want to do personally in that game? How much have you got Boise State on your radar versus the other teams?
We obviously know that that's a big game, but the game that we have circled is August 29th. And that's the game that we're focused on first and foremost. And then after that, you know, after the games after that, then we'll worry about Boise when the time comes. And we know we have to do. We have the talent, we have the scheme. We just have to go out there and play our game, and it'll take care of itself.
I interviewed Phil Steele. He's one of the best prognosticators in college football on this globe. He told me his one non-BCS team to be in a BCS bowl game is Fresno State. How do you like that, first of all? And then second, is there any question in your mind this team can get there?
First of all, it's great. It feels great, you know, to get the recognition that we worked so hard for. But again, it's all preseason, and we have to go out there and prove it on the field. You know, everybody makes predictions. Fresno State this, Fresno State that, but it won't mean anything if we go out in the first game and lay an egg and get blown out or lose at home. You know, so we have to go out there on the field and prove what everybody's been predicting and the potential that they see in us. We have to go out on the field and prove it. What was the second question?
Can you get there? You think this team can get there?
Definitely. We have the talent. Like I said, we have the talent, we have the scheme, and we have the mindset to go out and get to a BCS bowl game. Like I said, first of all, it's the August 29th game against Rutgers. Once we handle that, you know, we'll go week to week, game to game, and then, you know, if we do what we have to do, I have no doubt that we can get to the BCS bowl game.
Finish up with this. You know, Derron Smith coming out on the map now. You're very known amongst the community, but what do we not know about Derron Smith? Is there some kind of secret hidden talent that you got? Can you juggle? I mean, are you a great singer? I mean, what is it about Derron Smith personally that we are really going to get a chance to see with you?
one thing ties into the other. I can jump pretty high, so that might tie into seeing on the field. But I'm a pretty good basketball player. You know, I always get on Derek because I can beat him in basketball. He's seen me dunk before, so yeah, you know, I'm a pretty good basketball player outside of football.
Who could win in a dunk contest, you or Blake Griffin?
I'd probably say me. Nah, Blake Griffin, no doubt. I mean, I can do a few simple, basic trick dunks, but yeah, it's no competition. If I was 6'8", then maybe it'd be a little different. But nah, Blake Griffin, no doubt.
If you were 6'8", would you be a basketball player or a football player?
Possibly. There's not too many 6'8" safeties, so I think I could have did okay in basketball if I was 6'8".
All right. I will promise not to play you in horse or pony or pig or anything like that. Derron, so good to chat with you. Enjoy the Vegas trip.
Thank you. Have a great day.
All right, Bert.
You did.
It's been all good.
It's good seeing you.
Good seeing you too.
All right, guys.
All right.
I left you some beef jerky, dude.
Oh, awesome. Thank you so
I
much.
ate it as much as I wanted.
Okay. It's good seeing you. Good luck.
Appreciate
All right, we're all good till Timmy?
it. Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah.